Okay, hello everybody, and good morning. I just woke up a few minutes ago, and I just suddenly saw this update. So yeah, let's check out. Right, Paladin got nerfed. Hugely reduced wife and range of smite. Reduce MP cost. The Forgotten Axe now reduce damage by 10%, and using any two-handed weapon adds back the +6 wife. Okay, that's okay. And then buff rebuff damage. I don't know if this is. I don't. I mean, this might buff. This might nerf is good, but I don't know if the rebuke nerf. I mean, rebuke buff is a good thing because. At the same time, I was thinking if they're gonna nerf something, they better buff something, get it too, right? But then again, Smite is already really unbalanced. And when I ask other people in the testing room, they almost all of them in the server at the time agreed that they shouldn't buff rebuke, since you know how like it already does tons of damage, right? Basically, Hiroshima and Nagasaki again. And then Colton gift cannot be opened. Okay, cool. Edit camera zoom in mobile, thank you. And headlong dive now will take timeout after 15 seconds, prevent you from getting stuck in it. So those who don't know, headlong dive you can get stuck in headlong dive. Like example, if you headlong dive with a trickster trap that's in the air, you're just gonna get stuck in the animation until you die. Or sometimes in cold or just get stuck on a terrain or something. Overall good update, but I don't know, man. The smite nerf is really confused. Like I really like the nerf, but at the same time, something's bothering me. Let me show you. For those who don't have Paladin, this is the new. So also they changed the UI, by the way, and you can upgrade that, by the way. So yeah, but some people can get extra stats. Let me just show you. Yeah, see. Look closely. Look at the strength. 136, and after he uses the X, I mean the. Let me just check the attack. Okay, 96 attack. Okay, crit rate, vitality, HP, MP recovery. Yeah, it boosts the attack by 69, so that's more attack and more vitality for him. So in other words, if you have an upgraded wooden axe, maybe a full ancient or something, that's gonna be a really OP. So basically, this is the new range for smite. Let me just use the non-forgotten axe version. Let me say more because it's the only thing I have. This is the new range. It's as small as my fucking pee. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. As for the grade size, it's about. I don't know how to do the actual calculation for it, but it's basically like the big as these two box and then like an extra one on the each side of this. You know, like look closely. And then if you use a kin 4 gags, yeah, of course it's bigger. Like the width is almost as big as almost 4 boxes. I mean, I'm standing in like in the middle of 2 boxes, right? So you could say the width is like double, not really double, but yeah, it gets bigger. But I don't understand this part. It says using any two-hand weapon adds back their +6 width. Okay, so it says two-hand weapon, right? I don't really understand it. Like example, let me just use a normal sword. You can see the width is still the same, right? It's only up till two of this block and this 2 in 1 mini block, right? And if I use a more common, it's the same. Like, does this update only occur to Forgotten Axe? I mean, based from what I'm testing, I think that is the new feature, I guess. I mean, Forgotten Axe has always been buffing the hitbox, you know. Yeah, that's one thing for the smite. Also, they reduced the MP cost. Let me just check the MP cost really quick. Smite MP cost used to be 46 points, okay, and the new one is 37. Okay, that's good. They reduce it by 9%. I mean, by 9 points. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so I didn't realize this when I was recording this video. So a normal smite will give you 300 power, right? And they nerfed it, so if you use a forgotten axe, the power reduced by 10%, which is 20, which reduced from 200 to 270. In other words, you're getting more AoE for low damage. That's probably one of the most big brain thing that the devs has ever done in months when it comes to balancing stuff. I actually gave this specific update like modifier like dang 5 out of 5 really. They finally when they're often they don't just reduce them, they don't just make hitbox smaller or something. They actually try to think of something, like if you get something, I mean if you buff something, you get a nerf on something too. Really good job, I like it. And then rebuke on damage got increased by 50. You know, they used to have 300 power, and now it has 350 power at level 10. So expecting people to run a lot of barrel, because I don't see this being good in PvP, not this being really good in PvP unless you have a really good aim or something. But then again, strength paladin is like an actual chat, you know, like okay, this is out of a video update, but strength paladin might come back to meta when you think about it. Like strength paladin has more AoE than this thing that you don't have that much range compared when using a normal one, right? But then again, do you need that much range when you can just roll and just whip with your extended ground slam, you know, with the cudgel? Overall, how do I think about this nerf? So far, dummy tests are broken right now, but after testing with my friends, like I used them as test dummy, the forgotten axe still does half of people's health. Like even if you're a warrior with vitality, it just chunks half of your HP. So you know, the damage is still does. It's just lacking the AoE. You know what? When you think about it, it does kind of feel balanced now, because Paladin, imagine this is Nilfgaard when fighting. They don't just do this anymore, you know. In PvP or in Colo, you just spam this in one kill and take all kills. At least you gotta take actual skill, man. You gotta actually use your ground slam over your what's that thing called? This uses the ability of blasting slash and all stuff, you know. They actually have to use their brains now. Well, I don't think Paladin users even have brains to begin with, because they only smash this one key until their keys are broken. You know what's funny? I didn't press record despite mumbling for 30 minutes straight. But anyways, there is a new. I'm just going to go speed through this because it's my third time recording. By the way, there is a new ability for trickster called Bubbles, 80 speed, which is 10, like 20 speed lower than speed strike. 204 power, slows a 0.25 slow, goes 6 second cooldown and costs 21 MP. The skill stack, so you can basically almost infinite slow people. Yeah, you can do switch strike into bubbles, you know, damage, blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's it. There is a new ability called Zap, 145 power, near 1 MP. This you have a territory distance, so you can reach probably from here. You know, okay, it's a bit closer. And cooldown on 3 seconds, and you release 5 bolts. Can I hit? So it's probably about this range. Yeah, it's about this range. Can I go and just? Yeah, it's about this range. It hits 4 or 5 times. It doesn't go through enemy, so yeah, it only hits one enemy, and I don't want to show it because I'm just too tired already. Anyways, this kill is mediocre. I mean, it's useful if you want to fight flying scarab or something, because you already have 30 decks web bomb. Like, why? And thunder call for PvP, like, why do you even need this skill? Like, I mean, yeah, you could probably use it to chunk HP or something. But yeah, that's the update for new skill, but overall, what do I think what I think about them? For the mage, I'll give it a solid 2 out of 5 because why is this even exist? And then for trickster, I gave it a solid 1 out of 5. Why? Because bubble is fucking OP and trap is really busted right now. And yeah, and what happens if you combine both of them together? You get fucking hell in Colosseum. In other words, trickster is the most busted class right now after Paladin got nerfed. Congrats, brothers! You managed to make the class that I really like for being really bad. And now you're making it really OP. No, I'm not happy about it. I'm really salty. Because class that actually takes skill to use now is just press bubble and you just win everything. I hate it so much. So yeah, overall the whole update I gave it about 3 out of 5. Why? Smite got nerfed, good news, and Trickster got buff, bad news. Mage got this disgusting ability, I don't know why. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna. You know what? I would like to hear your comments down below in the comment section. I will see you guys later. Peace out.